What's up, champs? It's Langston 2 Live back with another reaction, and we got a body cam for your ass. Officers arrest follow cop after disturbing incident with his child. Let's check it out.
It was a young boy down on the ground on his back, being beaten and shoved back down and hit.
Oh, I don't want my dad to get arrested.
Then he kept punching him down on the ground.
It's not like we spank our kids all the time and we're beating on our children. I mean, my husband's a police officer.
A family vacation takes a shocking turn in Naples, Florida on January 25th, 2025, when witnesses report a man striking a child in broad daylight. The situation takes an unexpected turn when authorities learn the suspect is an off-duty cop, and the child in question is his own 10-year-old son.
Corporal punishment is not illegal.
What's wrong with whooping a 10-year-old? It's not like he like 4 or 3. He 10 years old. Them bones are strong enough.
In the state of Florida, so if that's why I was stopped, I'm just going to leave my comments.
It depends on how you whoop him.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. As the sun sets, a Naples Police Department officer arrives at the scene, where witnesses claim they saw a man striking a child with a belt and tried to stop him from leaving. They wait nearby as the officer prepares to approach the man's white SUV, unaware he's no ordinary suspect.
Do y'all believe in whipping y'all children?
Stay in the car. Get back in the car now. First off,
because like right now, all I'm hearing is some regular shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, 10 years old, they put striking when it really is whooping. But at least they said with a belt. They could have said with anything else, his hand is all that, like, but it says striking with the belt. So that sounds like an old-fashioned ass whooping to me.
Up on a traffic stop, you don't jump out of the car.
I'm a police officer. I apologize.
Well, then you should know better.
I apologize.
You have your license on you?
Yes.
Do you have a gun in your sack?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to go for your gun.
I would not touch your gun. Okay. Trust me.
The man is identified as 55-year-old Philip Kennedy, who states that he's not only an officer with the Miccosukee Police Department in Miami, but also serves as an acting sergeant.
You know why we stopped you?
Yeah.
What's that?
The incident that happened by the pier.
Okay. Can you explain to me what happened?
What are you getting at? What do you want me to answer?
Well, you said that you know why I'm stopping you.
Well, I believe I know why, but I'd like you to tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, good.
An officer who just arrived at the scene heads
gonna
over
learn
to speak
how
with
to
one
talk
of the
to a cop
witnesses
from
in
a
an effort
cop.
to
I
learn
like this.
exactly what they saw happen.
So what did you witness?
I witnessed a man beating a kid on the sidewalk with a belt.
Okay. And then he got...
Then he got into that car, and he's on the passenger side.
The kid is in the car also?
Kid's in the car also.
Okay. And are you willing to do a statement?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got a gun on him. He's a Miccosukee cop. You're probably the best. I don't have kids. You have kids?
You're probably the best. I don't have kids yet. Well, I guess I respect the cop for actually switching it off. He doesn't know, like, he's not been in this situation before. Okay, I W cop for switching it off.
You just do me a favor?
Yes.
Just step out of the vehicle.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands where you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
I already told him I'm a police officer. You guys got nothing to worry about with me.
Right.
I'm not. I know you're doing your job. Put on the hood.
Hold on. I'm just gonna remove the fanny pack.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you have anything else on you? Any other weapons or anything? All right.
While waiting at the vehicle with Philip's wife, Lisette, an officer attempts to console her son, who is just 10 years old.
It's okay. We're just talking to your dad. That's all we're doing.
Is he gonna get arrested?
We're just talking to him. That's all we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the kid feel a little sympathy. His ass acting bad.
It's just
made his dad discipline him, and now your daddy in trouble. You should feel even worse.
What happened today?
With all due respect, I don't want to answer any questions without having a lawyer present.
Okay.
The only thing I will say is, as a police officer, I'm pretty abreast in the law. Corporal punishment is not illegal in the state of Florida, so if that's why I was stopped, I'm just going to leave my comments there.
Okay.
We are learning learning textbook responses right now. All right. If anybody has not been in an altercation or just even in a situation with a cop, we are learning textbook responses from a cop with a cop. This is good stuff right here. Good stuff. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm all for a good ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie. I used to get my ass whooped, and I ain't gonna. Now it's all about age. This kid's 10 years old. We all know some 10-year-olds that's bad as hell. Bad as hell. Don't listen to shit. All right? All right, so that's what we dealing with right now.
With Philip unwilling to speak with police, officers must rely on witness statements to determine whether his disciplinary actions were reasonable or if they crossed the line.
If it was Texas, he going to jail.
As witnesses
no
recount
way.
what they saw,
Y'all
the
can't whoop y'all
details
kids in
become
Texas?
increasingly concerning.
It was a young boy down on the ground on his back, being beaten. And
See, okay, but I'm all for dads whooping their sons. I don't think that dads should be whooping girls though. Dead ass. I'll say that though. I don't think that dads should discipline their daughters in that way, because we're also a little bit stronger. And dad, I ain't gonna lie to you. You should, as a dad, you should be, you should feel a way about, feel like, have a soft spot a little bit towards your daughter. So I'm all for whooping that kid, that boy's ass though.
Shot back down and hit
Juliet,
this
Alpha,
red
Victor,
belt
Oscar,
or leash
November.
or something. It was weird. I can't believe I saw that.
In a situation like this, would somebody have to press charges? Would like the kid have to press charges?
It depends on the extent of what has happened, the injuries. Approximately how old was the child?
Oh, in Texas, it's illegal to whoop your kid with the object. Okay.
It wasn't like a 2-3.
So, like, what, you have to do it with your hand?
I'm not saying it makes it right. I'm just saying it, obviously, contextually.
I feel like that's worse, because then it could be I feel like whooping a child with your hands a little bit worse, because it could be taken as you hitting a child, and that's worse. That just sounds worse, right? I feel like we've normalized what a real whooping is with a belt. I don't think that you should be like physically hitting a child, fist balled or not,
Do you know what we're waiting for by any chance?
It's been so much radio traffic, it's hard to decipher which is coming from where.
I got you. I'm just curious.
While waiting, Philip makes a sudden complaint, prompting action from the officers.
I'm starting to get chest pains. Would you be able to have rescue check me out, please?
You want EMS out here?
Yes, please.
All right, I got you, man.
Thank you.
Is it sharp, acute, like just happened?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I asked for the water, hoping,
If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Do you have any history of chest pains or anything like that? Anything that I should let EMS know about?
I've had chest pains before, yes.
You had chest pains before?
I went to the hospital, yes.
Okay.
The officer calls for paramedics to evaluate Philip, while another interviews the witnesses who initially called 911.
When he was hitting the kid, how was he hitting him? Like
hard, very kind of
right, but what was the motion of it? Was it overhead?
Yeah.
Or was it down here?
No, like this.
He was coming from over his head.
Like it, when you hit a dog, that because he's mad. It was very mad.
Man, they living in what type of neighborhood they living in, bro.
The kid fell to the ground.
Yeah, the kid fell to the ground.
And then he
went like
the kid was covering up, trying to prevent from being hit again.
Yeah.
And then
Nosy.
he was hit again.
Sometimes you just need to worry
Only
about yourself.
Only one time.
Raise your kids how you raise your kids.
Exactly what led to such a reaction from Philip. For now, the paramedics arrive to assess his chest pain and express concerns over the young boy.
You want to come and talk to them?
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm chest pains. I had a sip of water, hopefully get better, but it's starting to get a lot worse.
Okay.
That's why I'm starting to feel
back here.
I've had,
Was there a second? Was there?
There's an allegation of him slapping or striking his kid.
Okay, slapping's crazy.
Yeah.
Slapping's crazy.
Somebody else is lead on it, but I don't think the kid's injured as far as any medical.
While one officer remains with Philip, another heads with the paramedics to speak to the boy's mother.
Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your son okay?
Yeah.
Okay. No injuries?
No.
So we're trying to figure it out. Because corporate punishment.
They're doing the most though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
A whooping should not
certain criteria.
warn
So
this.
we're still trying to figure everything out because we got witnesses over here. We're talking to our sergeant.
All right. If you guys don't mind, before we go, if you can just put eyes on the kid and just let us know if it's good.
Yeah, I got you. I'll walk over there right now.
You know, this could be a good distraction though. Maybe that cop that is in trouble right now is trying to do this because he was like, "What's taking so long? Right? What are we waiting on?" And so for him to rush up their process, he calls EMS, maybe, or keeps them from calling something else or taking other action. Maybe this is a good distraction. Maybe if no bruises are present, parent or child want the father back, let him go. Wait, what? Reword that a little bit.
Make sure he's all good.
He'll soon speak with the child, but first the officer attempts to alleviate Lisette's concerns for her husband and learns what started the entire ordeal in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
we need to see what the kid
fine.
looked like.
From what I can tell, he's with
that,
everything.
You know, all this big deal.
I understand.
All this for do you have children?
I do not have children, ma'am, no.
Okay, so you don't need to be talking
It's not
about
like
this
we
situation.
we spank our kids all the time and we're beating on our children. I mean, my husband's a police officer. I work in the medical field. We don't, you know.
I got
You discipline your children when you need to. We take phones away. We take money away. Like right now, he's only allowed to do karate because he gets bad grades in school. I mean,
I got you. Again, we're just responding.
Sounds
to
a little
I'm
privileged,
sure
doesn't
your
it?
husband can attest to it too. He's been very cooperative with us.
yeah, of course he's gonna be. He's been a police officer for over 30 years.
So yeah, and you know
But this gives you anxiety because we've never been on this side of the law.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Maybe that's why y'all act so different towards the people that are on the side. Hopefully, after this experience, you feel a little bit more compassion to the people that you are dealing with from now on. Oh, you got anxiety? Just imagine what we feel like. I'm glad that you get to experience it for once.
Absolutely.
We're clean, decent people. We're actually on vacation.
Yeah, honestly, and like I said, we're just responding to something that we got.
And I even paid the guy for the thing. For
the thing?
Well, what happened was there was a shovel in the sand. He found the shovel.
Okay.
Right. He started playing with it. And then we started calling him to come to the pier because we were leaving and, you know, we were standing there watching him and he threw the shovel in the ocean. And then the man told him, get in the ocean and get my shovel. Mm-hmm. He didn't know that shovel belonged to somebody because he had found it in the sand. And the man goes, that's my daughter's shovel. Go get it. Can't go in the ocean. Mm-hmm. So we started calling him and he told the man, I can't go in the ocean. It's too deep. So he started walking towards me. And when we were getting to the car, the man calls my husband to them, listen, your kid threw my shovel. I turned around, I go, how much is a shovel? And I give him $5 and I walked away. Mm-hmm. So I guess after that, then I guess that's when somebody saw my husband spank him in the leg. That's what they're saying. I mean, that's what he said. I mean, and that was it.
Okay.
I even paid the guy the $5.
No, I gotcha.
Oh, girl, don't start crying over that $5.
It's an old shove on me. But all this over that.
Hey.
Meanwhile,
Mama
while the
talking too
initial
much.
911
Be
callers
quiet, Mama.
reported seeing the boy struck only once, their statements conflict with other witnesses who were asked to describe the strikes.
How many times? Give me like a roundabout number.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6. Okay. And how did the kid react to being hit?
I think he was struggling and he was defending himself.
He was trying to defend himself.
And
So
the man beat him with the red thing in his hand, which was like a whip. But then he kept punching him down on the ground. So there'd be a whip and then a punch.
So he's whipping and punching.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Phillips' request, he's transported away from the scene by ambulance to be examined at a
and a
nearby
punch?
hospital. With Lisette's permission, the officer...
Do you actually think a kid that gets whooped and punches is gonna cry about his dad not wanting to get, like him not wanting his dad to get arrested? When that kid, I don't know about y'all, but when I got whooped back in the day, and I was mad, I hate you. You feel me? Oh
Questions
no,
the
oh
10-year-old
no,
boy
that might be a
himself
little
just
exaggerated. We
outside
need to
their
see what the
vehicle.
kid looked like.
All right. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
You
We
all
need to see
good?
what this kid looks like.
All right. Where'd your dad discipline you?
Um,
On the bottom?
yeah.
On the bottom? Everything all good, though?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, I just wanted to make sure you're all good. I saw you had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. Yeah? You like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
How long you been collecting, man?
For like 3 years.
3 years?
And
Eh.
Pokemon.
And Pokemon?
I used to
who's your
collect
favorite
Yu-Gi-Oh
Pokemon?
cards.
Blastoise.
Blastoise? Blastoise is a good choice. I'm more of a fire guy myself, so I gotta go. You ever heard of Blaziken? Karate chicken, I call him? Yeah, it's pretty cool. He said he was disciplined on his right bottom. Or that's what he's like on my bottom, but he like pointed to this side right here. But obviously,
Bro, if you don't let these
out in
people
public, that
go,
sort of
bro.
thing, like, EMSRA left.
The kid,
I can't see any clear
the kid
signs
that
of bruising
came
or
out
anything on
say
the
he
kid.
got
Although witnesses and the family
Whooped on the
provide
butt.
conflicting accounts, a detective is on the way to examine the boy firsthand and
No way.
uncover the truth. Meanwhile, officers search for evidence that might corroborate the witnesses' claims.
Man, where's your husband's belt? Is that it right there? No, that's part of your pocketbook. He had a red belt, right?
Red?
Uh,
Maybe what they saw red was this, my strap.
Is he still wearing the belt?
I have no idea. He probably would have been wearing the belt.
While waiting with officers earlier,
He ain't
Philip
got no
seemed
belt
to
on.
struggle with his pants due to not wearing a belt. It also isn't located in his fanny pack, leaving officers to question where it went. As the detective arrives to the scene, officers fill him in on what they've learned so far.
They watched the dad basically alternate overhand belt strikes and like punch.
Punched him as well?
Yeah, while he was on the ground. The kid doesn't say that, but that's what the first car says.
After speaking with witnesses himself, the detective has a few stern questions for Lisette.
So you didn't see.
It sounds
your
like they're
husband?
dragging it, but it does seem like they're curious on
So
looking
far,
at what the
two
kid looks
witnesses
like.
Putting you right behind when the incident happened, right behind your husband, kind of. In view
Appreciate
of
everybody
what happened.
tapping that screen, y'all. Hit the like button for me, please.
were going the opposite way. The guy was coming like this.
And then, where's your husband's phone?
I don't know. They're looking for the belt, but I don't know.
With Lisette's permission, the detective speaks with the child himself and finally gives him a thorough examination.
Hey, turn around, buddy. You can put your shirt down.
Bro.
Okay, I'm just gonna take one more picture.
They about
of
to
you,
lose
okay?
a kid.
All right, hop in the car for me, okay?
I have a feeling.
The first couple, they said they saw something red, which is the hat. Because he said when he walked in, they threw the.
All right.
They saw him throw it on the dashboard, so that's gonna be a hat. 'cause the hat's on there.
Yeah,
That
I know
makes
they
sense.
said a red hat. But
And then the kid does have a.
yeah, he's got a welt on
You
his
see it
back.
right there? Yep. And then this right there. So it was at least 2 hits that hit him.
The family is escorted back to the police station, where officers search the family vehicle and find what they've been looking for.
What?
Anything? Where'd you find that?
A belt?
In the glove box?
Yeah. I don't know if that's the belt.
It's definitely a belt, though.
Reports state that the victim raised his shirt and showed 2 raised red marks on his back and ribs, matching the width of Philip Kennedy's belt.
That's what happens when you get a whooping.
Officers determined Philip's actions exceeded reasonable corporal punishment and arrest him at the hospital, where medical staff attribute his chest pain to anxiety. On his way to jail, he remains cordial, attempting small talk with the arresting officers.
How long you been on?
I want to say like about a year.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to thank you both for your professionalism.
I appreciate it, man.
I respect.
No problems.
I respect.
Situation.
Yeah, it's really for everybody. I appreciate the way you guys have handled it. You have my respect. And unfortunately, I've been in your guys' shoes too, and it's been the other way around. So I know both sides.
Yeah.
It sucks.
55-year-old Philip Kennedy was later charged with child abuse without causing great bodily harm, given a bond of $10,000, and ordered to relinquish his firearms. On January 30th, 2025, Philip entered a plea of not guilty. On February 28, 2025, Lisette filed an affidavit requesting the court dismiss all charges, as well as the court's no-contact order. According to media reports, the Miccosukee Police Department placed Kennedy on administrative leave while the case remains ongoing.
What the heck? That went so much deeper than I thought it was going to go, bro. There's no way, like, no way that some nosy ass people can really get someone in that much trouble. Like, to the point where he has to be on leave. I don't know. I don't know if it's just normacy. Like, for me, maybe, because whoopings happened often. I don't know if that's just, I just don't see, like, it should go. I don't see it going that far, needing to go that far. Because let's just say they actually wanted to call, like, the child services, and now his child is gone off of him just disciplining his child, bro. You know, this is probably minor. He had to, like, you lost your job. You a cop. You probably get it. You probably get your job back after the court case. You lost your gun. You probably gonna get the gun back after your court case because that's what the service you do. You're in law enforcement. Boom, boom, bang. He pled not guilty. $10,000 fine. You only pay 10% of that. $100. You know, like, I don't know. It could have went a lot worse. I feel like, man, he was probably in a better, like, with him being a cop. He probably didn't lose his child because him being a cop. If it was an everyday person that probably was in this situation, they would have probably lost their child. But this also tells me and gives me a lesson for disciplinary of a child. You need to do it in the home. In the home. Don't do that shit in public, right? I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't never got really a whooping in public. My dad's finger, he used to thump the shit out of me so hard. That's all he needed to do in public. For real, for real. And my mom would pinch me. Ooh, now that I think about it. My mom would pinch me. And then my dad would thump the shit out of me. So in public, they never really showed out of ordinary character. You know, I probably would cry or something like that. People be like, why this kid crying? But every kid cry. I now think about it. I've only got whoopings in the home and at school, but that was in the bathroom, so nobody really seen it. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all believe in whoopings? Do you believe in discipline? How do you believe in disciplining your child? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like the video, comment, and most importantly, share it to a friend. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.